Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a quick mining tutorial video. I've been talking to a number of people in the comments down below about some scrypt currency miners and using their L3 Plus. So let's dive right into it. Okay. Alright guys, if you haven't heard of mining pool status.stream, you really need to check out the site. Especially if you're mining or you're new to mining, it's a great resource to use if you're trying to find the pool that's going to work best for you. Now, when you pull up the site, you'll see here a big list of different cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin being number one head honcho, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and so on. And our main topic here today would be Dogecoin. Now, you can filter out on scrypt. It's real easy to do. Just type it in and it filters it out. So Litecoin being number one and Dogecoin being number two for scrypt. Digibit and Verge are real popular as well right now. And I've also tried mining some of number six here, Einsteinium. I'm going to butcher that name. I do apologize. But we can dive right in here and check out some of the mining pools for Dogecoin. And you can see there are all sorts of different companies, and you can see the hashing rates, the pool fees, the minimum payout amounts, how many miners are hooked up to them, the average hash rate for the site, when the last block was found, and so on. So this site gives you a ton of information, a ton of resources for you guys to use. Now, I'm going to be talking about a few pools today, mainly ones that are based in the US, just because I am in the US, and it makes it easier for me to link up to them. The latency hooking up to those pools in the US for me is super low, meaning that I get a very fast connection. When I have a fast connection and I'm solo mining, I feel it improves my chances of getting lucky finding a block reward of my own. Now, that being said, let's take a look at our first pool. Now, I've mentioned this one before. It is one of my favorites right now, just because they make it so easy to get started, and that's going to be prohashing.com. Super easy. You know, the fees are a little bit high, but like I said, they make it real easy to get set up. You do have to create an account with them, and you do have to verify your identity and so on. So some people aren't really into that. To me, it doesn't bother me so much. I'm running a business, so I want all my taxes to be paid. I want all my information to be documented, so I'm not getting fines and everything else. So once you have an account set up, it's real easy. Check out your dashboard. This is mine. I only got one miner hooked up right now. In my previous videos, you've seen a number of miners. If you don't have an L3 Plus miner, or you're looking to get one, or another type of scrypt currency, they're going fairly cheap right now on eBay. Check out your local marketplaces as well. It might be a good place for you to pick one up pretty cheap. Even if you're just trying to, dive into cryptocurrency, you're curious about it, it's a good place to start. It's with the L3. It's one of my favorite miners, especially since I am using the Antminer Blizz firmware update. Now, this is the original Blizz firmware. It's not the one with the fees included. There are hacked versions out there where you don't have to pay the fees. I never installed it. I'm still running the original one that they came out with. It's working great for me. I have no issues with it. You can see here, this is an older machine. I got some dead chips. You always want to make sure that you don't have more than, I say, 10% of your chips down. It really isn't efficient if you're doing that. 0 blocks found. Average hashing rate is 557. My startup was 660, and right now this one's been up for about 19 hours. We check out our miner configuration. You can see that my prohashing URL is plugged in. Worker name is going to be a username. Now, if we go back over to the prohashing website, they have some awesome tools, worker configuration being one of them. You can pick out your miner here if you're using, like I am, the Bitmain. I'm using the L3 Plus with the updated firmware. It's obviously mining scrypt. Average hash rate is 600, gives you your watts. And then right now I have it set up to pro switching or profit switching. and it's automatically going to mine the most valuable scrypt currency using my miner. So with that set up, it's saying my average payout is around $2.23 per day. If I was mining static Litecoin, it would be $1.88. So if you're looking to make money, obviously profit switching or pro switching is the option you want to go with. If you're looking to support a cryptocurrency that you have high hopes for, or you're trying to get, Dogecoin or Verge, you can switch over to static coin. Pick the coin you want to mine specifically, and it gives you the plugins for it. So underneath your password and your configuration for your miner, you just copy this and paste it over into your miner configuration, hit save and apply, and you'd be good to go to mine specifically Verge coin with pro hashing. Now right now I have it set up for my payouts to be in Dogecoin. You can set them up to be whatever you want. Pro hashing is able to link with Coinbase, so that helps. Some people like that a lot. Me personally, most of my payouts for my mining go to my Coinami wallet. That way I can use number of their exchanges that they incorporate into their app to exchange for the cryptocurrency that I feel is going to pop next. Currently, I think Dogecoin is going to pop the next, especially with Elon Musk, tweeting again, and the more popular it's been on YouTube. Dogecoin going to $1. I'd love to even see it get to 15 cents. Right now, we're only sitting at 0.008 cents, so it hasn't really popped yet. It did hit a penny just recently, but I'd really like to see it get up to 15, 25 cents, and then climb from there. Nice steady growth is always good. So yeah, check out pro hashing. There is going to be descriptions and links down below. If you want to check out pro hashing, I'll have my referral link, and there'll also be links for all these other pools coming up. Now the next one here is coinstop.me. Another great site, very simple to use, very straightforward. Again, this is another US based pool. You got to be careful here though a little bit. I've noticed that they don't always pay out steadily. You can see here that Verge, we are short of this cryptocurrency, 135.6129 yada yada yada. Verge, please switch to another currency until we find more XVG. Now that is a little bit concerning, but not super for me. I can show you why it's concerning real quick here. If I pull up my last time I was hooked up to Verge, which was earlier in this week, it hasn't been that long, I was successful in finding a block. I was solo mining. Now, they have paid out 202 Verge to my account, but I still am waiting on 135. So I mined it according to their site, and I'm still waiting on my payout. And they've done that with a few other of my wallets. Let's see here. Oh, looks like this one actually finished out paying out between me making this video and when I stopped mining with them. So I got paid out them completely, and then let's check out my Doge. Alright, so you can see here we're still 105 unpaid balance, and I've only been paid out 26.5 so far. So the payout's a little slow depending on which cryptocurrency you're mining. You are plugging into one static port for scrypt. It's 3433. So when you're setting up your miners, let's see here. Sorry about that. So when you're setting up your miners, again, it's real simple. You're going to select your region, select your algorithm, select the coin you want to mine. Let's drop down here. Let's select Coin Cash, Digibit, and you plug in your wallet and you hit start mining, and then you get a pop-up here with your URL and your port. Now, this Digibit is on this port. Let me try something real quick so you guys can see what I'm talking about. There's our favorite right there. Start mining. Okay, so that's being pointed at 33333, and your code is going to be C equals Doge for mining Doge. Now you can put a comma in there and plug in M equals solo for solo mining. And then obviously what you're missing right now, it would be your wallet address. Now you don't have to register for this site. All you do is enter your wallet address, take your wallet address, and it's going to be placed into your worker address here. I have number 2 put in there, but you can have whatever number. I mean, it would be your wallet address here, and then your password would be C equals the coin you're mining, if you're mining it in a pool, or comma, no space, comma M equals solo for solo mining. Now, it all depends on what kind of power you're using. You have multiple, you picked up, a batch or a bulk order of 10 L3s off of eBay for $1,200, and you're going to point them all at Dogecoin to mine solo. Hey, your luck is going to be pretty good. Again, it is a roll of the dice. It's not a guaranteed, but your luck is going to be a little bit higher the more hashing power you have if you're solo mining. So that's coinstop.me. Again, pretty simple setup, pretty intuitive wallet, no registration, and you're good to go. The next one on my list is going to be Coinminers.com, another pretty straightforward mining pool based in the US. Pretty, bright colors, decent background. I mean, looks okay. You can set up mining rig rentals, where they are partnered with NiceHash, mining rig rentals, trading 212, and stacks. So if you don't have the miners yourself, you can always rent them and point them at their pools. So let's click getting started and see what it takes to use their pool. All right. So quick little instruction for mining here. Again, pretty straightforward. No registration. You're using your cryptocurrency payout wallet or receiving wallet address as your monitoring. That's how you're going to find it. So let's check. Let's go down here to Dogecoin. So there's the port for Doge. Again, you copy. Sorry about that. You're going to copy this into your miner worker configuration, and go ahead and use that along with your wallet address for that cryptocurrency. Now, you can't mine Dogecoin and put in a Gigabit wallet. You're not going to get your payouts. You want to use your Dogecoin URL with your Dogecoin wallet address, and so on. So if you were going to plug that in, you can go over here and you'd enter your wallet address. Let's see if I have one. All right, so let's take my Dogecoin wallet address and see if it pulls anything up. All right, so I was mining on this site earlier today just to kind of give you guys a breakdown of what's going on and kind of do a little review. Nothing's hooked up to it now, so you can see my hashing power, hashing rate is blank, balances are blank, and my solo estimate, luck estimate, is everything is blank. So nothing's plugged in here, but it does give you a nice little graph. And it gives, it's a clean setup. I got no complaints with it. Number of different cryptocurrencies that you can mine using them. They're a pretty big pool, so I give them a decent 3.5 out of 5. I think it's a good rating. Last pool I want to talk about here. Now this one I am new to, but I thought it was worth mentioning. Again, it's a really straightforward mining pool. They have a number of cryptocurrencies that you can mine. We're going to click on Dogecoin, and it pops up here with a number of different URLs that you can use or plug into your miner using the L3 Plus with the updated firmware. I tried this one here, which is the high difficulty, I'm assuming. So I went ahead and copied that, plugged it into my miner configuration, and it kind of gives you a breakdown. So D would be desired initial difficulty if you are mining with multiple cryptocurrency ASIC miners, or if you want to set a desired hash rate. I know some of these, or sorry, not desired hash rate, desired difficulty. Some of the coins that are new don't have a huge difficulty, so if you're throwing a ton of power at it, it might fault out and it's not going to register for you. So you can set your minimum difficulty and your maximum difficulty. Now, to get started, your username again is going to be your password. or sorry, your username is going to be your worker. The only difference here, you're going to throw a period in there and throw in a worker name just to identify yourself. And it pulls up fairly simple. I mean, we can check out somebody else's page if you want. Let's check out, here's some, nobody's mining on Doge. Okay, so we got some people mining Aurora coin. Go ahead and pull up their wallet, and you can see they've been mining for, you know, a couple, well, this chart only goes to 9 a.m., so this is their daily chart here, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. You can see your hashing rate, you can see your potential luck, and solo mining is infinite, so they're not mining solo right now, they're just mining in a pool. But you can switch it over to solo mining by entering m equals solo in the password in your miner configuration. And it's been plug away at it. So that's kind of a breakdown on my top 3 or 4 mining pools that I would recommend. Prohashing being number 1, coinstop.me being number 2, and number 3 being Coinminers, and the last one here being the cryptopools.aod. Now, I do want to mention one last thing before I let you guys go, and that is to kind of stay away from some of these fly-by-night affiliate mining sites. I'm going to pull one up here for you. Now, this one has been popping up a lot lately in some of my comments. I've done my best to delete them, but they still continue to pop up. So what this site does is you log into it, and it automatically starts mining for you. I don't know why. It just, you know, it's a random counter. I'm thinking it's a number generator. It's not doing a whole lot. It's just randomly, arbitrarily counting. Now you can feed into it if you want to, and so 5 DHS is equivalent to 500 Dogecoin. It's not a whole lot of money. I just put it in there so you guys could get an understanding of what this entails. So we have 6 in total DHS plugged into it, and my estimated daily profit is supposed to be 10.98 Doge. Now, I haven't tried doing the withdrawal yet. We can actually try that right now if you want to see if it works. Select miner. Let's go ahead and select this one. Withdrawal address. Oop. We don't want that. So let's go grab that wallet address here real quick. Oh, see, look, the site just crashed on me. So there you go, guys. That's a good example of what's going on with the site, and to avoid it. And if you see it in the description, it's obviously not me. And if you see it in the comments down below, flag it or report it if you could, please, if I don't catch it in time. Do try to avoid them. That being said, guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it's been helpful. I do apologize for anything that I may have misspoken or missaid. I just want to try to give you guys as much information that I've learned over the years in my time involved in cryptocurrency and in other ventures. A real quick disclaimer before I let you guys go. You know, I'm not a financial expert. I'm just a guy trying to make a living and trying to provide for his family. Until next time, guys, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Show me some love in the comments down below. Let's start up a conversation, and I'll catch you later.